I used to work the night shift at a small office building. The job was simple. I was the only security guard there from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. The building had 4 floors, but most companies only used the first 3. The 4th floor was empty because the company that worked there moved out years ago. My job was to sit at the front desk and watch the security cameras. There were 16 cameras in total. The screens showed the hallways, the entrance, the parking lot, the stairs, and every floor. Most nights were quiet. Too quiet. Sometimes I would hear the air conditioner turning on and off. Sometimes the elevator would make a small noise, but that was normal for an old building. One night, around 2:30 a.m., I was drinking coffee and watching the screens like usual. That's when I noticed something strange. Camera 14 showed the hallway on the 4th floor, and someone was standing there. I sat up straight in my chair. That was impossible. The 4th floor was empty, and the doors were always locked. The person on the camera was just standing there, not moving. I leaned closer to the screen. The lights in that hallway were very dim, so I couldn't see the person clearly. But I could tell one thing. They were facing the camera, just standing there, watching. I checked the entrance camera to see if anyone came into the building. Nothing. No one had entered. I grabbed my radio and said, "Hello? Is someone on the 4th floor?" Of course, no one answered. I told myself maybe it was just a trick of the camera. Maybe it was a shadow or something. But then the figure moved. Very slowly. It took one step forward, then another, still facing the camera. My stomach started to feel tight. No one should be up there. I picked up my flashlight and decided to check. The elevator ride to the 4th floor felt longer than usual. When the doors opened, the hallway was completely empty. No one. The lights flickered a little, but that was normal for this building. I walked down the hallway slowly, shining my flashlight into every corner. Nothing. I even checked the old office rooms. All empty. Finally, I went back down to the security desk. I looked at the cameras again. And that's when my heart almost stopped. The person was back, standing in the same hallway, on camera 14. But this time, they were closer to the camera. Much closer. I stared at the screen. Then I slowly turned my head toward the elevator behind me. Because if the camera was right, that person was now only 1 floor above me, and the elevator had just started moving. But I was the only one in the building, or at least, that's what I thought.